congratulations. It's a
Thank
great
you.
idea.
Thank you.
So, what's the need of such a TV? How did the idea come
See, Indian Academy of Pediatrics is a huge body of pediatricians. There are almost 25,000 pediatricians spread all across the country
Right.
in different states.
Sure.
And everyone has parents
Right.
coming to the OPD every day.
Okay.
And an average parent spends almost 30 minutes in the OPD. So
Absolutely.
now what we thought was that if this particular waiting period is rather utilized well, then it will go a long way in health education. Otherwise, parents, what they do, they come, then they look at other parents, look at the magazines,
While away
and then just while away the time. Rather than that, this will give a good use of that particular time which they are spending in the waiting room.
Right. Excellent. So, what is the platform about? The topics. What will be covered?
Yeah, now in this particular IAP-TV,
Right.
now we will have various topics covered. Okay, because pregnant mothers will be there,
Right.
mothers who have recently delivered,
Right.
they will be there.
Sure.
We will have small kids, they will be adolescents. So we will have the topics for each of these age groups.
Okay.
Like for the mother,
Right.
we will have what is the right nutrition for the mother. There are so many blind faiths in the mother's minds. You know the example of papaya.
Yeah.
Papaya. Now
Yeah.
people,
Yes.
many times mothers feel that if they eat papaya,
Yeah.
there will be abortion.
Yes,
But then
quite an
it is
extent this
true
is
for
happening.
raw papaya to some extent. But
Okay.
a ripe papaya eaten by a pregnant mother doesn't create any problem.
Okay.
Then I remember a story where the mother was given ferrous sulfate tablets and she passed black colored motions next day morning. And her mother-in-law said
Yeah.
that the baby which is growing inside the womb
Yeah.
will also become black in color because you are taking iron tablets.
So many myths.
So many myths. So we have a movement
Right.
called Parivartan. Parivartan is change,
Right.
transformation.
Right.
So we are going to implement these ideas in this pregnancy period.
Right.
Then there are some mothers who feel that if they take extra diet and extra calcium and all these, then the baby will become big and then there will be a need for cesarean. So that is also wrong thing.
Absolutely.
So the point is that these myths will be dismissed. Then at the time of birth,
Right.
there are certain things which should be done, which should not be done. Like for example, a baby which cries well at birth, there is no need to do the suction and just unnecessarily putting the catheter and all.
Right.
Then there are instances where the baby is unnecessarily taken away from mother for 48 hours just because the mother wants to take rest. But the feeding has to start within half an hour after birth, within half an hour.
Within half
And the entire process of childbirth is not complete unless successful lactation is established.
Right.
So many educated parents, they don't know this. So we have to tell them about how to hold the baby, how it is important to start the feeding within half an hour, how it is important to continue till 6 months. That is called exclusive breastfeeding.
Okay.
And then small kids, they many times have problems like diarrhea, they have respiratory infections. So all these minor illnesses, major illnesses, we will give them danger signals. They know about it. Then at the baby 6 months old, complementary feeding, what all should the baby eat, and how it is important to continue breastfeeding till the baby completes 2 years. So all these things are extremely important. And now the baby is growing, goes to the school, so there are some issues related to the school health.
Yes.
Then the baby, the child, again now adolescent. So between 9 to 19, we will have different areas covered for adolescents, because there is something called as an intergeneration cycle. Means a mother, if she is not eating well, she will remain malnourished. She will give birth to a malnourished baby.
Absolutely.
This malnourished baby will continue to grow into a malnourished adolescent, who again becomes a malnourished mother, and the cycle continues. So I am sure that this IAP-TV will make a major impact about the dietary interventions, because pediatricians do not get time to discuss so much about the diet. But when they have a look in the waiting room at the TV, mothers will get all the information. What are ideal things to be eaten, like proteins, carbohydrates, fats, with real life examples. So many. So I am really excited about this entire thing, because none of the medical branches has such an innovative idea. And the programs are there prepared by the government, but then we will not use the programs which are already there. We are preparing our new sets of programs, so that people will have innovative ideas. And we are asking suggestions from the media, the people in communication. Even we are going to request all our members to give their ideas, and parents to click the shots of their kids, and we will edit them and put it. So it will be a involvement of everyone in this particular education program.
And who's going to bear the cost of the plasma TV?
The TV cost is being borne by companies
Okay.
who will be given the opportunity to advertise their products,
Okay.
but these advertisements will not be related to any baby foods or infant milk formula, or there is a code of advertisement.
Okay.
So these will be only related to ethically acceptable products decided by our Indian Academy of Pediatrics.
Okay, which
So
are in
we'll
sync with
screen
your-
them. Yeah, we have a definite set. That is the most important thing, because we
Okay.
don't want to use this as a medium for advertisement.
Right.
And of course, there won't be any advertisement. It will be
Yeah.
only a mention of the company at some
Settled,
place or the
subtle
other,
sponsor.
but it will be totally a program which will be educational program.
Okay. And what are your future plans?
Now, future plans are many.
Okay.
We have launched this IAP-TV.
Right.
Now it is in Hindi and English.
Okay.
Slowly and gradually we will be putting it in different languages,
Right.
because parents will always appreciate if it is in their own mother
Absolutely.
tongue. So this is the beginning, and but we have to begin somewhere. Otherwise we won't.
Yeah,
And
of
then we will know the
course.
feedback,
Absolutely.
whether pediatricians are happy, whether they want to have something more in this IAP-TV.
Right.
You know, so these challenges also we will come to know one by one, and then it will grow into a big tree. Right now we have just planted a seed.
Right. Regional is a good initiative.
Yeah, that is there.
For a much
And,
larger penetration.
Certainly. So we will have it, and there are many pediatricians who are, pediatricians are very intelligent people.
Right.
Intelligent means not only diagnosis and treatment,
Right.
but they are good at speaking, they are good at writing, they are
Yes.
good at innovative ideas.
Right.
They have day-to-day contact with live people.
Yeah.
So they are getting day-to-day new ideas. So we are appealing them to
Yeah.
send those ideas and
Okay.
implement, so that we will use them in our IAP-TV, and then they will also get an outlet for their own ideas. When they see that they are coming true, they will be more excited, and I hope that the participation from our members is also to a great extent from all the nooks and corners of the country.
Yeah. So you are any digital plans to promote the channel?
Yeah, now slowly and gradually what we are planning to do is to have the data of the parents
Correct.
coming to the OPD. Once
Okay.
they come to the OPD, we will jot down the
Okay.
weight, the height, the head circumference, and other parameters. So once we know the exact situation,
Right.
in one click we will come to know as to how many kids are underweight, how
Okay.
many kids are obese, how many kids are severely malnourished, how many children had respiratory infections this year, and all. These are long-term things, but then initially I thought, let us start with at least health education, because I
Right.
believe that in addition to all the other vaccines which we give physically,
Right.
HE vaccine, that is health education vaccine,
Yes.
is the most important vaccine.
Seriously.
And for that we have to maintain it in a cold chain. Cold chain is required for all vaccines, but this COLD
Yeah.
is continuous observation, learning, and dissemination of the knowledge. So every pediatrician has to use his particular knowledge and transform it into health education. Otherwise, what is the use of learning and having a lot of knowledge? That
Unless
is
you
the-
share, right?
Yeah, unless we share.
And how are you planning the data collection?
Data collection about?
These kids, people who are visiting doctors.
Yeah, the
who have
receptionist
malnourished.
in
Yes.
the pediatrician's
Yes,
clinic
yes.
will mention the
Yes.
name, age, sex, the height, weight, and other parameters which we are interested in,
Okay.
and then that will be stored there in the computer, and then this will be linked to the national network, and then we will have it.
All right. Okay, thank you so much for this one.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.